often say, don't they, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And when you think about it, if you look at, say, for instance, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, well, without a doubt, Meghan Markle, the former cable TV actress, literally is flattering Catherine, simply by copying her looks at every availability. But according to a source, very well-placed source in fact, apparently Catherine should be grateful because when she'd met Meghan, apparently she spiced up her look and helped her achieve her full glam potential by changing her makeup palette after many years of going down the same route. I'd love to know what you think about that, but that was from a brilliant source, let me tell you. But what's fascinating about this now is, as we saw recently, well, Harry and Meghan decided that they were going to debunk everything that they promised to do for the late Queen. If you remember, one of the only things, in fact, that she requested from them was not to use their HRH titles. And once again, Meghan Markle in that very expensive designer footwear trampled all over that. Total disrespect for literally everybody. Now, you can't totally blame her because, as I've said to you before, Prince Harry truly is as bad as she is. There's no two ways about it. What I find fascinating about the whole thing, though, is that he seemingly gets off without, well, all the negative pressure, as she's pointed out. But now this is happening. As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your time on a very windy London day here in the very heart of London. Hope you keep you well. As you can see, the police are there. I make sure that I am near, oh yes, this particular area, in case you're wondering, is St Pancras in London. I'm sure many of you have been. And what's fascinating is it was recently voted the most dangerous station in the United Kingdom. This is because, all thanks to the Eurostar, that takes us, of course, over to wonderful Paris. And people apparently have lots of expensive designer gear. They have their cars broken into, their bags stolen while they're checking in. So do be careful. I know you're going to say to me, but Neil, trust me, there are two policemen here. The two shine, they're not allowed to come on camera. But that's the thing. I make sure you get near the law, trust me. Oh yes. Don't you worry about me, chums. Literally, you have to be careful. But I'm telling you that because that literally was all over the media recently. Very concerning. This was all over the media too. When Harry and Meghan, well, accidentally Meghan, let slip by the fact that, well, if you remember, she'd sent a card to a chum. And on that card, it said HRH Meghan, Now, as many people know, she'd like to be called Princess Meghan because she wants to do away with the name Markle. This is because, quite frankly, she just wants to remove herself from the Markle name. But, it's going to be very, very difficult. As I've said to you many times, even in America, people still refer to Catherine, the Princess of Wales, as Kate Middleton. You've seen me on television with people, they still refer to her. You can't stop it. It's very hard once that gets in. Even poor Mindy Kaling got shot down in flames, right? Now, the reason why apparently Meghan may just suddenly drop the HRH like she dropped the Meghan Sussex name, if you remember, is all down to this. You see, apparently she's very inspired, and so her team, by the fact that Catherine and William signed their missives off, on social media as William and Catherine, or W&C. Now, this is a very warm way of dealing with people and taking away the formalities, which apparently William would like to do. Now, guess what? Harry and Meghan feel that this is a similar thing, that they could go down a very similar route. And when you think about it in that particular aspect, you can't keep changing your moniker because, as she made Drew Barrymore sadly announce, literally on live television, it's Meghan Sussex. Well, now you've gone from Meghan Sussex to the Duchess, to Meghan Markle, to whatever else you're deciding you want to be. Moving forward, you have now a problem because, again, what you will find is both Meghan and Harry are taking all their cues from the much more admired, respected, and some people might suggest loved William and Catherine. What do you think Harry and Meghan should call themselves? And remember, keep it clean. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.